Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today is January 1st, 2025. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to 2025. I thank all of you that have followed me into 2025. And we had a great year in 2024, but we're turning the page. And I have four great player props for you, along with two best bets. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this show. But once again, I want to remind you that every pick on this show that I actually pick myself, of course. I'm not just giving out picks just for others to bet. I'm actually betting them. So when you win, I win. And I love to keep everything 100% transparent. That's why you see I have my stats and my records. Not a lot of people are doing that, but I'm going to continue to do that so you can see just how I am really doing here and spend a lot of time in the lab. It's a great challenge for me because I'm keeping my record. So you know I'm putting in the work to try to keep that record high. When people are just throwing out picks, it doesn't really matter. They just go on to the next day. But once again, 100% transparent. And let's go ahead and see how we've been doing here in the prop market this year. 28 for 26, 52%. So we're at a winning record. 7 for 6 on our hammer plays. We've been struggling lately. Got to get back on track today. Best bets 3 for 3 at 50%. Our first player prop for you today is Cade Cunningham. He's facing the Magic, who traditionally last this year has been a really good defensive team, but they give up the 18th most points to guards, and he has a really high usage rate. He's getting used at 33.3. Anything higher than 30 is great. The spread is at 2.5, so it's a close game. Should be a close game. Cade Cunningham is facing a team in the Magic which struggle against pick and roll defense. With that being said, he's a pick and roll type of guy. So I see him getting a lot of opportunities to score or assist here. Also, I think he'll get on the board to try to help his team win. I even have Detroit winning this game. So I like the over 37.5 PRA and a close win for Detroit. Next guy is Josh Giddey from the Bulls. Josh Giddey right now is he's doing a pretty good job. You see his last three games, he's at 36. Season average is 26. PRA projection at 31. So he's really been tearing it up. But the Bulls are third in pace per play, and Wizards are fourth in pace. So you know this is going to be a high-paced game. A lot of opportunities, a lot of possessions. Uh, he's getting 25 plus minutes and has played more in the last few games. The Wizards are 30th versus guards in rebounding, and so they really struggle in giving up a lot of rebounds. Also, Josh Giddey is, I see his passing, his assist prop as well. The over/under is set at 237. I really like this over for Josh Giddey over 28.5 PRA. Next guy is Christian Braun. He's facing a team that, in my opinion, does not want to play any defense, the Hawks, and no Aaron Gordon playing today. So I expect him to get those minutes and also that opportunity. Should be a high-paced game versus Atlanta Hawks, who has one of the fastest paces in the NBA. The over/under is set at a ridiculous amount. You see his season average is 21. Last three games, he's at 20. His PRA projection is at 21. All three numbers are over the number that they've given us on Prize Picks. Once again, Hawks don't play good defense. I like his over 19 PRA for Christian Braun. Next guy is PJ Washington from the Mavs. Now, PJ Washington is a guy who I watched play last game. Without Luka Doncic, he's really picking it up on offense. He's making a lot of good plays. There's opportunity versus this Houston Rockets team who struggles defensively at times, gets disinterested. PJ Washington has really taken on the role of that second leading scorer. Playing with Kyrie Irving will get him even more shots available with Kyrie getting into the lane, kicking it out. PJ Washington, a great three-point shooter. He's really been on a heater lately. I really like him over 21.5 PRA. As you see, it's higher than his season average is higher than that. And I have his PRA projection a little higher than that as well. So go ahead and lock that in as my hammer play of the day. PJ Washington over 21.5 PRA. Now today's best bet, we have two of them. So my first one is the Raptors versus the Nets. And I'm gonna go with the Raptors to win this game. Raptors are coming off getting blown out by 50 plus points in the last game. There's some pride that has to be shown. The Nets do not have much talent, as it's seen. Raptors playing at home only a -2 for them. So they're only favored by two at home. I really like this opportunity for the Raptors with a bounce back spot. You got blown out by 50 points. Uh, I've played the game. Most of you, a lot of you that have watched the show have played the game, been around the game, maybe coached the game, whatever it is, you know. When you get blown out by 50, there's a different level of intensity coming back in that next game. So I like the Raptors -2. And for our second best bet, it's going to be an over and under total. Yeah, I got under 247.5 for Hawks versus Nuggets. Yes, Hawks have a high pace, but the Nuggets don't play at a really high pace, higher than they have in years past. But still, they don't mind playing a little slower pace. They've been trying to push the ball a lot more, and I do see that, but I still like this under 247.5. I think that's a lot of points. The Nuggets, although they are an offensive team, they do have some discipline on defense, and they do pride themselves on at least trying to play defense because they want to win games. I don't see this number getting here. It's so much, it's little margin when you're talking about a total this high. And I get in the NBA here in the association, people do not play defense like they used to. But even in the association, 247.5 is a lot of points. I will rock with this number under every single day of the week, no matter who's playing. So I like this under 247.5 for this game. For a recap, Giddy over 28.5, Cunningham over 37.5, Braun over 19 PRA, and then Washington over 21.5 PRA. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. I think that's how the algorithm works. More likes, more people see these videos. And of course, subscribe to the channel. I have NBA picks for you almost every day. I also have college football picks, and I will be having the NFL playoff picks as well for you coming up real soon. So there's a variety of things that we have here in the prop market. And like I always say, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.